Well, hello people, it's Bandit. It is I, the Cheap GP, and today we're back with another reaction of the one YouTuber I want to react to for a while. After I reacted to Satina from the guy whose name I don't remember because he's used something like a real name and real names is something what I cannot remember. So it's by animation. It's free of his videos from Meet the Amazing Team. The reason why it's free because most of those videos are like super short, like not even a minute. Not the first two, the second is already a bit longer. Not sure how long, but it's longer. So, without any long intros, it's actually a blind reaction because I don't watch him or his old video much. Like the new one, well except the newest one, because the newest one already for the category. Then I start reacting to YouTuber and I start not to react to new content to make something like a blind reaction. This one and the new one, not the new one that appeared before the newest one. Just go on the channel first. The first video that the thing I did not react to. After that, maybe there's some stuff I react to because I did not have desire to make a reaction channel for now, and now I have, and now I try not to react to stuff earlier. But I'm trying to explain this. It's complicated, and I think I already said it in the first row. So we'll get some water break for now because I really need some. Okay, get the water, pressing the play button right now. And this is the old intro, and man, he's one of those animators, like old animators.
Slap my hand.
Still, okay,
Slap it now.
just come and slap him. You even have a bed, just slap it with a
Trust
bed.
me, this is not a trick.
It was. And that's a different gun he used. Okay, well, nothing much to say, like always. Well, actually, man, okay, actually there was a time, first time I started to make animation. And it was, bloody hell, actually, you know what, I'm trying not to talk about myself a lot. Because I do talk about myself a lot, but I know, like, who bloody cares, to be fair. I think it will be already a repeated thought, and not exactly what you're interested in. Yes, like, whenever I react to the first animation of every YouTuber, I have to say, well, how was my first time that I was did animation of first drawing? Well, it was, actually, no, whenever I compare my animation, I said it sucks, super sucks. Like, that's what I always do. And, because I guess I don't really like my old animation. My new animation I also don't like much because I see it as really cheap and I might have some more ideas of what to try to do. But also, well, I can see that there's also some bent lines, some lines pinned on others. Like, also I see some missed point. Like, I know there's another image of the next video and I see that place with ears connected to the hair. There's a little bit mispaint there. So, yes, actually, I see his progress and I see his future video. There is some definitely project, which is also very nice and maybe give hopes to me that one day I also will be good because it can look like my art style right now. I cannot exactly copy of it because again, for my art style, I'm trying to actually. Okay, with my art style device, I'm trying to give them half circles. That's like my common art style. But of course, I would say that sometimes I also do a different things and I have a mood to do a different things where I do eyes which similar to real eyes, minus the eyelids, because well, then eyelids not that hard to draw. Just usually don't draw them. And reason I have no reason to draw them. Like I'm working on my other project, which I would say will be pretty similar to that, minus the fact that my ears. Well, I guess I don't draw those lines which go on the face of ears, like ears connect to the face in the same way without lines going further. And I usually don't do this face bent, how can I say it, when it's bent and then go unbent, and how can I describe face deformity or something like this. Like I usually don't do that because it's hard. Well, not that hard, but I guess trying to draw the perfect face also for me sometimes like it looks so weird. I mean, I guess in some cases it looks nice, and in one case it looks weird. Also, I'm trying not to do that, but with some characters there was something like this. And for that stuff, I've talked this whole long as minutes for talking about myself when actually It's literally not even a minute video. If I was reacting just to that, I would still make an 8 minutes video because I'm talking. But let's just do the other reaction right bloody now. Pressing the play button right now. It's the scout.
I'm running circles around you.
Original quotes. And that's actually a kill. That should be like being the board, like annoyed to death. Damn it, you crawl. And you're not even hitting. What the hell is he? Why it's so bloody? Actually, if it's bloody, it's not his first kill. Okay, so yeah, you brought a baseball bat to a gunfight.
Is it your mother?
Yeah, actually true, And actually, it's a blue scout who's killed a red spy. First time respect for blue. Actually, well, that's alright. With an amazing Conan hat, and that's like super rude, but I see scout doing that. So that was it. Well, actually, not was it. It was the second reaction, while there will be also the third reaction. So for that reaction, I guess nothing much. Comment about the art style, I already made it in the first one, so there's no much comment. About the animation, well, it's longer. It's longer, which is nice. But I guess, man, what? Humor, not bad, not bad. But again, always like, whenever they comment on that stuff, I always say not bad. Because it's not bad. I can like analyze the humor at the precisely every point, but that will be super long and super boring because I will talk about the portals and that stuff. And I really don't want to talk about that. Animation, it's longer as I said earlier, but you know what? As a guy who once tried, well not once, more than one time tried animation, freaking a long process. And to be fair, I'm not even doing it right. Which is also one of the comments which I bring up constantly. And I like bloody need to train myself to not bring up the things I talked before because I really do have a tendency to talk about the things I used to talk before. Again, like talking about myself, like my experience with stuff, which is basically the same. Like I talking about the same thing. I just talk about animation, how I do it in the wrongly way. Like usually I just make the whole scene in one sitting, then do another scene in one sitting. And I think it's the right way you're supposed to draw the lines, change the position, do that stuff, and then color it in. And plus maybe I'll mess with my layers a bit in the wrong way. Like maybe I don't use my layers in the right way. Like I think it's a decent comment there. Because I do get confused on layers and I don't label them. I mean, actually I do label them. I now I don't label them because now there's not much there stuff going there and I'm usually don't confuse and it's a normal drawing. Then it's animation, yes, labeling it, but again also confusing and it's labels. Also man, comparing with my animation, his animation is way wait. I think it's maybe way smoother. Man, while I react to this, I have to pay close expression to this because I think his animation is more smoother. While my animation is like sharp turns like this, his is smoother. But with this one I will check a little bit more. But to be fair, I think it's already a bit more progressive. I mean, like, okay, right now see the sniper first frame. Lines actually much better. Well, actually, with the head I see this little deformity. Which one also one of the things I always have in my drawing. Sometimes I do fix it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes fixing it even make it worse. I don't know, maybe it's intentional? I don't know. I would say maybe not. But maybe yes. I don't know, maybe he's already super good and I'm just coming on a art style. But that's only the head, so maybe it is intentional. Because I don't see it in other places. Although maybe he draw them in single sittings. Also, I mean, I think he is a bit... Nah, I think it's the same liner, but maybe with the chin a bit thicker. And the shine and the glasses, and no shadows. Also don't use shadows. Because freaking will suck at this if I do that. Well, not much suck. Actually, yeah, I will suck if I draw it on personal level, but I think whenever I have a reference drawings for shadows, it gets a little bit easier. But I cannot use reference drawing for all of my work, because some of my works might be something original. Okay, I think it's bloody enough talk, and let's just already start. It actually already a talk which should be counted to the next reaction with the amazing sniper. which already part of it, but I will consider it still being the part of this kind of third second part. Will come up gradually later. So pressing the play button, it's 2:59 minutes. Well, 59 seconds, but 2 minutes. Pressing the play button right now. And that's already a sniper, actually a different character. Well, the bonk is pretty in the same art style, but to be fair, no, art style did get a little bit better. That's finger work, but actually, I'm definitely the guy to comment about the finger, because I suck at drawing fingers. But actually, it's a nice thing I should probably memorize. I mean, with finger, I think it's a little not the way I would like, because I would draw my finger a bit different. And he's such a actually, I just noticed what he did there. And also you freaking dead, you're a sniper!
No, I do not forget.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
That was rubbish.
And they have, actually, yeah, it's have cameras. And also use shotgun. What about minigun? Although minigun from the close, yeah, minigun from the close range, it's freaking demolished. Okay, but I mentioned about the character personality is a bit different. Because I don't think Sniper will do that. Although he does throw a piece, but I think he's a bit more honest to freaking feel it. How the hell you know it's actually, yeah, you probably recognize that it doesn't taste like bonk. Maybe just orange juice or some other juice of some fruit from Australia. Does Australia have fruits? Yes, I definitely have fruits. You freaking, well, worse than Pyro. And to be fair, I think in this city, Pyro is a bit nicer. Also, man, also... Wait, also. Oh, a little bit more.
Good for you, you will run.
You should... Actually, how the hell should... Well, jumping is a bit more better.
You're better than me.
And relax, he will deal with him later. He will actually deal with him later. He's soon about to die from multiple poison. It's such long talk.
Hold still.
He is still as he can be.
Rubbish.
He's a sniper. Oh, actually, I think it's more perspective of the player.
Stabbing time.
Yeah, it actually does work. Also, I have a second gun. Actually, you know what? When I was playing a sniper, I usually try to use the second gun because I like it a bit more. Because I was really bad sniper in my time. But I never used blade. But I did use bat with scout. Actually, I was trying to get a kill with the scout a bit more often. Well, you can still be alive. We can build your mechanical body. Not your role. Actually, no, it's kinda your role.
Oh, my spine.
No.
Team killing ban.
Medic. Ah! Piss off, big head.
Well, then you die. You never insult your gods. Oh, it mine's off YouTube. What the hell? I don't actually know how old I'm on YouTube. Well, I think something similar to that, but a bit better. Because I did not catch the comment on the channels itself. Actually, I think when I was on YouTube, I was born that date, and then a couple of years later, yeah, I can well guess when I was on YouTube. Well, animation. Man, I didn't comment about animation, but I think it's movie. I don't know. I have to like be super into that and like be silent and then look straight into the animation, which is not an reaction content. Comment on that. Pretty funny. Yes, whenever I'm talking, I'm bad at taking jokes. Because talking and again focus on my talk a bit more often, which is again I thought I brought up later. But again, okay, I should freaking do something like that. Like see the thoughts I can say a bit more often than the thought I should be shut up and like bring up only one in a while, because that way my content only will be built from repeating jokes and repeating things that happen. Which is again, it's something I'm not much for, but I see how it can attempt to happen. Now, commenting, man, there's nothing much to comment, but I guess the same. I guess animation changed, evolved. But to be fair, Meet the Sniper is not exactly in chronological order. Like the Spy / Scout Snipers, there was a couple bit more video after that. But because I'm reacting to the series, I decided to move the Sniper in the same league as those two. So there was a couple bit more videos before they meet the spy or the sniper. So of course his animation grow. Actually, I cannot compare his animation growth. Well, actually, man, the first video was super short, and I would say there was a little bit more bent lines. The second one, there still were bent lines, and there was what was there? I guess on the same level, but maybe a bit higher. Meet the Spy of Sniper is for now the best video in this batch I watched. More smoother, maybe sometimes the lines were getting. There was a thick line that smooth lines, the line will not perfectly connect, what I would say. But I'm still not sure, maybe it was intentional, so maybe I should shut the hell up. And then, actually I would say the bonk was pretty, well, not badly, but poor. No, actually it's not heavenly station, it's still something soft. Oh, yes, well, compared with background just for the image. The other photo image, wait. I think the first one was photo image. Second is full-time photo image, while the object are not. But to be fair, man, put objects with drawing characters is possible, but such pain in the ads. And actually, it's what I think I would do for the bank as well. I guess mine is the fact that maybe my text would be more badly because I'm like super stuck on drawing text with mouse. Yes, I draw with my mouse. Yes, shame. I don't have the board. Drawing board. How do you call it? I don't even know how it's called. I'm embarrassment of the drawing cards. But for that stuff. Also maybe some, well, no, I don't know. Do we have some similar tricks we use? Well, I don't know, maybe. No, yeah, maybe. But I guess tons of artists have similar tricks they use. Sometimes they learn it from other stuff, sometimes they learn from other artists, sometimes they just originally come up with it. I guess the only difference that I try to give my characters usually a slender neck and usually try to do something that learn from invincible slash, well, I'd say invincible because it's the only one I remember, where the head and the neck is drawn in the same, without separating lines, and colored in without separation lines. For animation, use separation line to draw a head. Although you also do use separation line to draw a head, but usually with my personal OCs. Because, I don't know, I see them like this. But again, different very. Although maybe hit because he don't draw an nose and that's. Okay. I think that's everything I want to say. How was my commentary? I still think they suck and will suck for a really long time until I have this spark of a desire. Well, not desirable. Again, as I felt I said earlier, my commentary usually depends on the other stuff. Sometimes my comments can be pale and blank. Sometimes I can be freaking genius in comments. Right now, I say I'm a bit just talk about some stuff I see and then sometimes come up with original thoughts. I say that would happen sometimes. Emotions, well, actually I think I get a little bit better with my emotions. But still saying most of the times it's poker face and usually like not poker face like we guys do that stuff whenever there's something happening. But I guess it's not like big emotion, it's like simple emotion that's happening there. So, I guess it's final thoughts. So, go to Pi Animation, watch his old video, like them, subscribe, and do that, all that stuff. Then come to my channel, subscribe, comment, like, dislike, and recommend me some stuff to react to. Even maybe Pi Animation stuff, because he does definitely have some more stuff there to react to. And then check my playlist of other Team Photos video I react to. It's basically the trailers, no, not too much trailers, it's with the team. Maybe in the future some animation, which made by other people. And then I plan to watch the Expiration Date in some time. Not later, but in some time. So, on that stuff, go to see my other two channels, my social media. And remember to have a nice, wonderful day.